everyone, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. Hope you're all doing well. Today's video is going to be my Sephora sale recommendations video, as well as how to shop the sale. This is literally my favorite time of the year. Sephora only does 2 sales throughout the entire calendar year, and this one is the biggest one. So this is such a great opportunity for you to get those products that you've been really eyeing, as well as things that you really wanted to splurge on, but now you have the great chance to get them at a discount. I did do another recommendations video for the spring sale, which I will leave up here somewhere so you guys can go check it out if you want to. I'm not going to be repeating any products from that video in this one. All of those recommendations still do stand true. I love all those products and I also recommend them. And so many of you loved my last video, so I knew I had to get this up as soon as I could before the sale started. I'm first going to talk about all of my tips and all the sale information, and then I'll go into the recommendations. I will also leave timestamps down below if you only want to see certain categories, because I will be breaking these up. So those will all be down in the description box, as well as all the links to all these products. So if you do want to see all of my recommendations, tips, and tricks for shopping the sale, then just keep on watching. So like I mentioned before, Sephora only has 2 sales during the year, and this time of the year is very special because this sale has the biggest discount at 20% off. So if you are a VIB Rouge like myself, we get 20% off 2 separate weekends. So the first time you can shop is November 3rd to November 6th, and the second time is the 10th through the 15th. If you were to shop online, you're going to be using the code 24Rouge. If you are a VIB, which is the middle tier for Sephora's Beauty Insider program, you can shop the sale November 10th through November 15th. You also get 20% off, and you can use the code 24VIB. Last but not least, if you are a Beauty Insider, you can shop the sale November 10th through November 15th, which is the same as VIB. You're only getting 15% off using the code INSIDER15. What's really amazing about the Sephora sale as well, you can use your coupon code as many times as you want and shop in store and online and place as many orders as you want. I always go in store. I like to swatch things, play with things, and see things in person, but I'm also that very last minute shopper that likes to place an order 2 minutes before the sale ends. So definitely utilize this time to pick up things that you've been wanting to try out. My biggest recommendation is get things that are necessities first. So if you're restocking on certain items like skincare, this is the perfect time to shop for skincare. I would also recommend placing an order or doing your shopping in store very, very early, especially if you think there are things that you want that are hot items that are going to sell out fast, because things will sell out. I definitely recommend placing an online order. My last tip for the sale, you've probably heard this a million times from people, but honestly, if you are an online shopper like me, I love going in store too, but online shopping is so easy. Definitely use EBATES. EBATES is one of those websites where you can get cash back. All you have to do is create an account with your name and email. You literally just shop online like you normally do, and then you get cash back for whatever purchases you make on the site. So Sephora typically during the sale is 4%, sometimes they're 8%. So I will leave a link down below for you guys to sign up. So that's pretty much all the tips that I have for the sale. I'm now going to move on to the recommendations, and I am wearing a majority of these products on my face right now, so I will be able to kind of point out what I'm talking about. So I'm going to start off with skincare. I don't have too much from this category, but these 3 things I cannot live without. So the first one I want to talk about is a serum. This one is very pricey, which is why I recommend getting it during the sale. This is the Drunk Elephant TLC Framboos Glycolic Night Serum. I talked about this in a favorites video a couple months ago on how this literally changed my life, and I could not live without this product. They just released a bigger version of this, which I will be picking up during the sale because I'm almost out of this. I noticed the biggest difference in my skin texture with this product, so this is a must for me and I would highly recommend it. Another skincare necessity for me, this is somewhat new, but I really recommend it, and I saw that this recently was voted on the Allure Best of 2017 products, so I thought I would mention it as well because I haven't heard very many people talk about this, and it's amazing. I love it. So this is the Estee Lauder Day Wear Matte Oil Control Antioxidant Moisture Gel Cream. That is a very long name, but this is such an amazing moisturizer. I love using this before my makeup. I am a very oily person. No matter what I'm wearing or what primer I'm using, I will always moisturize my skin before I do anything else. So this has been a necessity for me. It's super, super lightweight. It smells like cucumbers, and it really does nicely mattify my skin. You can use this again under your makeup, or you can wear it on its own morning or night. This is a really great lightweight moisturizer, so it's not going to feel very heavy on the skin, especially if you wear it under your makeup. And then the last skincare or like lip product that I have, it's definitely skincare, but it is for your lips. This is my second jar of this. This is the Laneige Lip Sleeping Mask. This thing is amazing. You just lather this on your lips at night and you wake up with the most plump, juicy looking lips, and they're just so conditioned and moisturized. I love this. Now I want to move on to face products. I have a lot of foundations. These are ones that I would 110% recommend recommend. I want to start off with the 2 primers that I've been wearing with all these foundations that make a huge difference in my skin. So I have a mattifying primer as well as a pore primer. This first one is by Touch in Sol. This is the No Pore Blem primer. This is what it looks like. As you can see, I'm like halfway done with this. I use this every single day. I love this. This is not a mattifying primer, and if you have insanely oily skin, I would recommend using a mattifying primer in conjunction with this. This really does blur out all your pores. I'm wearing it underneath my makeup today and my skin literally looks flawless. I love it so much. It's very lightweight as well. It also doesn't have a silicone feel, which I do feel like a lot of pore minimizing primers have, and I don't like that. So this feels amazing on the skin. It really does minimize all my pores, but it does not control oil. So to combat that, I will use it with this. And this is the Too Faced Primed and Peachy Cooling Matte Skin Perfecting Primer. This is amazing. I also did a video on this whole collection pretty much. This really does such an amazing job at mattifying my skin. My skin has never looked so perfect at the end of a long day, and it's all thanks to this primer. I love this so much. Okay, now I'm going to talk about foundations because I have 4 of them. I know it may seem excessive, but I cannot live without these either. First one I want to talk about is the one I'm wearing. I wear this when I want such a beautiful full coverage glam. This is the Marc Jacobs Remarkable Full Coverage Foundation. Mine looks nasty because I use it almost every day also. I just love the way this looks on the skin. It gives you such beautiful coverage and you don't need that much product with it. If you have a lot of redness or hyperpigmentation or acne scarring, this is going to be such an amazing and game-changing foundation for you. I love a good full coverage, so the rest of my foundations are also pretty good coverage. I would say they're more medium to full. You could definitely build them up and get that full coverage look like I'm obsessed with, but they're also really great if you have combination to oily skin. So the first one I have is also by Too Faced. This is the Peach Perfect Comfort Matte Foundation. I love the way this looks on the skin. This is a very buildable foundation. This is oil free. It gives you a 14-hour wear, which I can definitely attest to. It is one of the most long wearing foundations I have in my collection that still looks flawless at the end of the day. It is oil controlling and photo friendly, which I also agree with. So this is one of my favorites. And then the other 2 foundations I have are definitely more luxurious. This first one is by Dior. This is the Dior Skin Forever Foundation. If you have big pores and you find that no foundations are flattering for your skin, definitely try this. I know it's pricey, but this is the time to get it. Try a little sample of it before you purchase the full size and you will see just how beautiful and flawless and airbrush this makes your skin. It is life-changing. And the other one that I also love is the Giorgio Armani Power Fabric. This is very, very high coverage. This is also a great kind of velvety matte finish. So if you are more normal combination to oily, this will be a perfect fit for you. They have a wide variety of colors as well, and I love the way this wears on my skin. I have 2 different kinds of powders that I recommend. I have a loose version as well as a pressed version. So the loose version, again, is part of the Too Faced Peach Perfect collection. This also makes your skin look so freaking airbrushed. It's insane. This is the Peach Perfect Mattifying Loose Setting Powder. I don't know what is in this, but it is magical. If you happen to eat this product, it also tastes really good too. You get a lot of product in here. You get 1.23 ounces, which is way more than the typical 1 ounce. I just cannot rave about this enough. I love it. A ride or die product for sure. The other powder I have is a pressed version. This is by Benefit. This is the Hello Flawless Powder Foundation. I am almost hitting pan on this. I use this every single day whether I'm wearing a liquid foundation or not. You can use this on its own if you just like wearing powder foundation because this gives you the most full coverage look. I mean, it is so insanely creamy and it's so finely milled. It looks gorgeous on the skin. I'm wearing it today as well on top of that foundation. I just love the coverage this gives and the silkiness and the satin finish this gives to my skin. It has a very velvet-like finish, which is beautiful on the skin. If you want more of that matte but not flat look, I would definitely recommend this. For bronzer, I have one by Becca. This is their Sunlit Bronzer in the color Capri Coast. I do own a couple of these bronzers in different colors because I love the way this looks on the skin. These are not overly pigmented bronzers where if you put your brush in a couple times and you slap it on your face and you're going to see a lot of pigment. This is one of those great bronzers where you can really build it up and it still looks super natural on the skin. I'm wearing it today. I just love the way it warms up my skin naturally. It also has more of a satin finish, so it's very, very natural looking on the skin. It's not super matte as well, so it really does give your skin some dimension. I love wearing this on its own as well without any contour. It brings such a healthy glow to my skin with also bringing some warmth. So next I have my favorite blush of all time. If I could wear blush every day for the rest of my life, it would be this one, and I would not be mad about it. This is another Too Faced product. I did not realize I had so much Too Faced, and I still have one more thing to go, so I apologize in advance. This is not sponsored at all. I'm just obsessed with all of these products. This is the Papa Don't Peach blush. I was totally gonna pass on this blush until I saw someone use it, and I loved the way it looked on her cheeks. I picked it up myself months after this was released, and I have not put it down since. This has been my everyday blush. I don't know if you guys can tell, but I've made such a crazy dent in this product. I have a lot of blush, and I've never had a blush that looks like this because I've used it so much. The shimmers in here are so much more finely milled than NARS Orgasm. I just love the way this one looks. I'm wearing it on my cheeks. If you're also not a huge fan of blush, but you still want to wear a little something, this is something I would totally recommend. I think it looks gorgeous. Last but not least, for my face products, I have highlighters, and I've narrowed it down to 2. So the first one I want to talk about is one that's definitely more natural, and I haven't heard anyone talking about these, and they are stunning. This is the Sephora Golden Hour highlighting powders. I have the color number 2 Dawn. I love this. It makes you look so angelic. They have 4 different colors. I have the like goldeny one. It's gonna be really hard to tell on camera. You can definitely see the sheen that it gives off, but on the cheeks it is so much prettier than what it looks like swatched. I promise you guys, it is definitely worth trying. One of the other reasons why I love this is I have a lot of texture on the tops of my cheekbones, and this does not emphasize any of that. It really just glides on, melts into the skin beautifully, and looks like it's just part of your skin. These do not get enough recognition, and they are beautiful. And then for something completely different, if you want something a little bit more glitz and glam, the Fenty Beauty Duo Kilowatt highlighters are some of my favorites. I know some people either love these or hate these, but I really love them. I have 2 colors. The one I've been using a lot is Lightning Dust and Fire Crystal. I'm wearing them both on my cheeks today. You have more of a natural highlight on one side, and then more of like a glittery kind of top coat on the other that is beautiful. So reflective and stunning, and there's a lot of colors to choose from depending on your skin tone, and you can mix and match these. You really get 3 highlighters in one because you can wear them together like I'm wearing, or you can wear the more natural one on an everyday basis. Definitely great for work, and if you want to amp it up, you can top it off with the more blingy side, and it looks beautiful on the cheeks. This also lives in my everyday makeup bag. So that is all I have for face products. I'm now going to move on to eyes. The one product I wanted to mention for brows, I do not have the box anymore unfortunately, but I wanted to mention the Benefit products. I talked about this set in my Sephora haul, my last one, and this is the Benefit Brownanza set. It comes in like a house looking like box. It's really cute. I have a couple of the products that come in that set right here. You get 5 full-size products in that set. I will leave the link for it down below. I highly recommend getting that if you are in need of some new brow products. Next, I have eyeshadows. I have 2 palettes and 1 single. So the palettes I've been obsessed with and cannot rave about enough are the Urban Decay Naked Heat palette, which I am wearing on my eyes. I love this. I have gotten so much use out of this. This has become my favorite Urban Decay Naked palette. I have all the other ones, and I think the quality of this one is the best. I also did a whole video reviewing this product and also doing a look with it. I will leave that up here in the cards so you guys can go check that out if you want to. Again, I've been wearing it a lot, and you guys always ask me what I'm wearing on my eyes when I'm wearing this, and it's always this product. The other palette that I've been loving as well is my last Too Faced product. This is the Just Peachy Mattes palette. I mean, can we just talk about the packaging of this? First off, it's beautiful, and you have a beautiful mirror inside as well. This is what this palette looks like. I love the versatility and the tones of this palette as well. A lot of my all matte palettes don't really have this kind of warm peachy tone going on, and I love this. They're very, very pigmented. They're creamy, they're buttery, they blend really easily as well, so I cannot rave about this enough. My last eye product, if you like glittery eyeshadows, this is going to be perfect for you. These are the Urban Decay Moon Dust shadows. I love these. I don't know if I mentioned them in my last video. I think I mentioned the Stila glitters, which I also really love, but if you want something that is a pure eyeshadow that is a beautiful glitter topper, I would recommend these. I have this one because I am wearing it. I wanted to show you. This is in the color Space Cowboy. They have so many colors to choose from now, but I just love these. I just think they're so pretty. You can wear them on its own like I did with a concealer underneath, or you can wear them on top of eyeshadows as toppers just to give your shadows a little bit more sparkle. They have so many colors to choose from. There's some great neutral tones as well that are going to look good on a variety of different eyeshadows. last but not least, for lips, I only have 2 products. Lip products are so funny to me because I'm constantly buying new ones, but I just always find myself going back to my favorites, which is so funny just because I have so many lip colors to choose from. But I really wanted to recommend 2 glosses because these are the ones that I will wear on its own with a lip liner with lipstick underneath. These are so universal and just so flattering with any different look you pair it with. So the first one I have is the one I'm wearing. I am wearing a lip liner underneath with the Fenty Beauty gloss on top. This is in the color Fenty Glow. There's only one color that she has out right now, and this is what it looks like. It is really beautiful. It looks a lot deeper in the tube than it does when you apply it, but it gives your lips such a gorgeous glow. The smell is amazing. It just gives such a gorgeous sheen to your lips, and I've been obsessed. The other one I've been a long time fan of. These are the Marc Jacobs Enamored High Shine Lip Lacquers. I have the color Skin Deep. There's so many other colors that are beautiful, but this one has been my go-to. This is such a gorgeous color on its own. I just love the way it looks. It is the perfect nude gloss in my opinion for my skin tone. I love it. These are also insanely glossy and pigmented, so that is what Skin Deep looks like. I know it can look a little crazy there, but on the lips it looks amazing. I always get questions asked what's on my lips when I'm wearing this, and this is one of my all-time favorite glosses. So that's gonna be it for my recommendations video. I hope you guys really like this and hope you found it helpful. I know so many of you have been asking me what is on my wish list and what I'm picking up, but it honestly changes on a day-to-day basis. My cart is full right now, has so many products in there, so I don't really like telling you guys what I have on my wish list just because it's always changing. So expect a haul from me because a haul will be coming very soon. But again, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to give it a thumbs up. Also, leave me a comment down below if you are picking up anything from the sale, and if you have any recommendations for me that you think I should try out, leave them down below as well. I have a running list going on my phone and in my cart right now, so let me know what some of your favorites are and what you would recommend for me to try out. I'm gonna be going to the store on Friday night when the sale starts for me, and I'm gonna be doing some shopping, so leave me some comments down below, and again, give this video a thumbs up. And if you also haven't subscribed yet, make sure you hit that subscribe button before you go. Thank you again so much for watching. I love you all so very much, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye!